Come on, Rook. There you go. Oh, great play, Debo. Come on, Rook. There you go. Oh, great play, Debo. Come on, Rook. There you go. Oh, great play, Debo. Come on, Rook. There you go. Oh, great play, Debo. Come on, Rook. There you go.
You're tuned in to a Grown Folks production
In the mix.
with the commish, Nate.
All right, what it do, everybody? Welcome to Saints and Sinners. This is going to be the kickoff to season 100. Thank you so much for tuning in. Later tonight, we're going to do a recap about the league, the off season. We'll do a recap about our team and why we're looking forward to season 100. But it starts off with a massively large task, and that is the guy who ended season 99 for me, Twinky and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're a tremendously good team. He's got some weapons that he's added to that team, and so we're getting ready to sound off and go play against them. So this should be a fun one, and I can't wait to just kind of jump in there with him. So let me do this. Let me get here. And let him know that I'm ready. Saints didn't do a ton this offseason. Really tried to focus on trying to manage the cap, kind of build on what we already had. Went and picked up a few key role players. Got really lucky to just draft best player available. Had a really good middle linebacker who's going to start for us as a rookie. And so we're going to try to change things up a little bit. We're going to try to play a lot more middle linebacker, see how that goes for us this season. We really improved and put in some offseason work to the cornerbacks, to the defensive line, which is going to be so key. If we can get pressure on them, then I think we're going to be doing just fine. The mode has changed. We went back to sim mode, and so it's interesting to see how's that going to play out for us. How's it going to work for us? I have no clue. We're all going to find out here together. And this is a big matchup. This is a tremendously big matchup, division rival. I play him twice in the first 3 weeks, so no matter how this goes, I'm going to have to turn right back around and play him again. So we got our work cut out for us. You can see defensive line, offensive line. That's where a lot of his powerhouse sits. Nope. And so this should be a really good game. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. Starting out against the road is going to be really, really difficult. Just makes that task even more. I feel like all of those division games count as 2 games against you. They're just key. You got to win. If you're going to have a good season, if you're going to make it to the playoffs, then you've got to win your divisional games. And the key for us is going to be the key for us. Kamara, can we run the ball? Can we establish the run early? Can we stop the run on defense? Can we get pressure on the quarterback? And then finally, can we not turn the ball over? That has been the Achilles heel to this team since day one of Madden 22. And it has been really difficult to not turn the ball over. The Bucs will force you into some tough plays. So let's go jump into it. And welcome to week number 1 of season 100. All right, looks like the Saints are going to be kicking off to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to start season 100. Looks like Tampa Bay might have a new stadium. It looks different. I think it's completely a new stadium. So congrats to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers opening a brand new stadium here in Tampa. Oh, and he just stiffed armed that man, threw him off to the side. They're going to start the ball with the ball at the 21-yard line. And we got to get focused here. We're going to run a 4-3 this year. We're going to run a 4-3 as we have the last couple of seasons. And hopefully that helps us get as much pressure as we possibly can. Here's Rhodes, the new middle linebacker for this team. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers drafted a brand new quarterback last year, Young, who has played outstanding for them. He's played really good football and was one of the better. Well, I got tricked. Yep. No, I missed, completely whiffed. I got tricked. I sucked in on that play action, tried to get back. It looks like he tried to hit me deep, and luckily there was nothing there, but still left his running back wide open. We're going to play a lot of man defense. That's where my team tends to shine a little bit more than normal. Playing middle linebacker is going to be a brand new look for me. First and goal from the 36 after hitting me on that deep play. Looks like we're going to have a flag on the play. That's something that's nice to have back. Holding on Alec Marpet, so that one's going to come back to set up a 1st and 18 from the 29-yard line. He was able to break that one through. A couple missed tackles is not looking good for my team early on. Ooh, a big hit. Chauncey Gardner lays the hit stick. That's a fumble picked up by Adibu. That one might be coming back. We'll see exactly if it gets looked at. McMillan whiffs on the tackle. Gardner Johnson comes down, lays the hit stick, and that one's going right back. And we forgot to break out the new celebrations that we have. We'll do that on the next few. Nice play there. David coming down the line, shutting that one down pretty quickly. So it's going to set up 2nd and 11 after a 1-yard loss by Kamara. David was able to get in the backfield, stretch that one out. It's going to set up McCarthy in a big play here. We're going to see if we can stretch him long. A couple of new receivers here that we're trying out. And Villavea in the backfield, shutting that one down. Pressure from a 3-down lineman. He's playing a 3-4. He got the pressure right up the middle. There was just nowhere to go with that ball. No time to even look. That's going to set up a big 3rd and 18 for my team here. We did have the puppy cam set up, but looks like she has disappeared. Burrows, the new rookie receiver, is going to be who I'm looking for here. He's going to get a nice catch there to set up for a field goal. See if we can get that happen. Puppy Cam is empty, as Puppy did not want to be here. Kick is up, and it's going to be off the goalpost at the bottom. I did not put near enough power on that one. And that's going to set Tampa Bay up 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They turn the ball over. Saints can't make them pay. And that was going to come back to haunt us. First and 10 from the 42-yard line after the missed field goal by the Saints. Coming out in a 3-wide shotgun. Ooh, they look like McMillan was there to make a play, completely whiffs on it. Big catch there for the Tampa Bay Bucs to set up 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Johnson with a big catch. Been burned a couple of times. We're going to have to really get focused here. Giving up a couple big plays on defense. Did have the big hit stick by Chauncey Gardner, which was a big help. Oh, Howard with a toe tap right there on the sideline. McMillan struggling today, trying to get back there, not doing a very good job of keeping people covered. We're getting carved up here. This defense is going to have to get settled in here and try to make something happen after the offense let us down. Tam out by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First and 10 from their 17-yard line. Fumble on the first drive. Saints come down, miss a field goal as it bounces off at the bottom goalpost. Now Tampa Bay with a nice drive going here. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. I like to play a big nickel. I have a really good, strong safety there. I like to make sure that I get out there. Ooh, that one's picked by Chauncey. Chauncey with 2 massive plays here in the first half. They're not working. We're going to have to get them working. I don't know what has happened with my hot keys here, but we're going to get them figured out for the next game. What's up, Derek? Thanks for hanging out with us. You're watching season 100, week 1. Ooh, that one almost blocked, coming off of the edge there for Tampa Bay. So 2 big defensive plays, both from Chauncey Gardner. First, a hit stick fumble, and then the pick 6 on the second drive. So Chauncey Gardner has came to play in this season. He's getting his season started out just right. Another reason why I like to play the big nickel, puts Chauncey in a cornerback position, allows the other safety to come play over the top. Just opens up a lot of opportunities for the defense. Jones with a big shoulder there to get a couple of extra yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A little pressure there on Young. Davenport coming off the side, Kinlaw right up the middle. I think they're going to give them both little half sacks there, so good play from the defensive line, getting some pressure on Young, and that's what it's going to take. It's going to take getting pressure on this kid because he's a really good player, and we're going to keep him off his game by getting pressure put on him. Oh, looks like Chauncey missing on a tackle. Is that Johnson breaking through a tackle, picking up the first down. Nice catch and run there by Johnson. Tampa Bay making a play there, keeping this drive alive. Nice little check down there to the fullback. Looks like he wanted to come back towards the middle. Ended up checking down. Might have even had the tight end off the left side, running all the way across and then running it up. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, my man. Hope you and Susan are doing well. Really looking forward to getting some things rolling with you guys. Love our friends over at Evolve. Two tight ends off to the left. Second and 10 from the 50 here. Saints need another big play to force a third down. McMillan just getting murdered today off the right side. Dakota McMillan, one of our best linebackers, a backup Pro Bowler this past year. He's just getting tore up by the tight end. He is not playing good football. He's the opposite of what Chauncey Garner has done so far, who has played spectacularly. Looks like a little strong formation. Jones in the backfield. Oh, looks like Rhodes is able to hit him in the back. Did he stretch and get the first down? They're not going to give it to him. It's 4th and 1. He could go for it here, though. 4th and 1 past their 50, so they do have the option to go for it if they choose. We'll see what they do. I think they're going to go for it. No, they're going to go for the field goal. We're going to come out, a little protect action, just to make sure we're good. Nice. A stove with Wi-Fi, which is kind of cool because you can set that thing from the couch. Oh, it's going to be missed. Although, thought we could get a return from Browse, but Browse was not able to catch it. A little payback there for the Saints after missing theirs. That's going to set up 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Saints with a pick 6 in their drive. So now it's turned around here. I try to run a stretch play option here. I keep my eyes on Smith. Nice wave by the Bucs. They just kind of shut that down. Kamara, not a lot of running room to start this game off early, but don't be dismayed. There's plenty of time left to go here. Offense is going to get rolling. We're going to get rolling. We're going to find our groove here. Pretty sure we're going to get it going. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. 3:28 left to go. Week 1, season 100 here in the OMFL. Oh my goodness. Tampa Bay shutting that down immediately. Looked like there was a hole there, but they got there very quickly. Bears going to have to figure some things out this offensive line. There's lots of work still to be done. We've got some things in the works for the stream, some things that we actually been working on the last few days. They're not working right now, but we're gonna get them figured out. I have real faith that we can get them figured out. We're gonna go deep, take a shot. It's gonna be overthrown though. We had one-on-one coverage. McCarthy wanted to take the shot, just slightly overthrown by like 15 yards. That's all. So not a big deal. Wilcox back to punt. Puts that one high. That one's going to be caught and fielded at the 17-yard line. Rush goes down pretty quickly. Saints are able to keep that from being a big game. Now we need we got to get something going here on offense because the offense has not played well. So hopefully the defense can do its job, get the offense back out there, give us another opportunity to go make some plays. Jones running hard today. He's been tough to keep down. 3 rushes for 20 yards. Kamara's got 3 rushes for 0 yards. So you can see the difference between those two guys already. He's running really hard for this team. Can put some press coverage with the close. Oh, missed another tackle. Rhodes could have made his first tackle of his career right there. Completely whiffs on it. I shouldn't have went for the hit stick. Should have settled down, made it happen. Oh, I completely run away from Jones, trying to follow the wide receiver that it put my linebacker on. It's one of the side effects of playing a big nickel. They don't always line up exactly where you want them to be. Gonna set up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Tampa Bay with their 3rd drive of the day. They're trying to find some rhythm here. They had a fumble in the first drive. They had a second one that was a pick 6 by Chauncey Gardner. And so they're trying to find their own kind of momentum to get things going. Number 7, Massey, cutting it off to the right side and making a big gain there. It has been difficult to keep the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rush game in check so far early. Now, we're only through the first quarter here, but they have done a really good job of running the ball really well, and that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to get that figured out. A lot of missed tackles. This one's just lobbed up in the middle. Chauncey Gardner with his 2nd pick. His 3rd turnover of the day. Chauncey just flex on him. Chauncey Gardner with a heck of a way to start season 100 off. I've got to figure out how to get my hotkeys to work. I don't know why they're not working. Probably shouldn't have just hit that button. Hopefully it does not crash on me. We will be okay. Let me cancel. McCarthy back on the play action. He's got his tight end. Troutman hauls that one in for a big gain down to the 42-yard line. Now we got to get this run game going. Kamara has been shut down early in this one. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have done a great job of getting in the backfield, filling up all of the holes. There's been really nothing for Kamara to do. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A good start. Chauncey Gardner, 3 turnovers to start his season. 1 pick six, 1 other interception, and 1 stick fumble. He is on a roll. Now we got to get the rest of the team caught up to what Chauncey Gardner, because he showed up to play in season 101. 100, not 101. It's season 100. Kamara able to break through the first tackle, and it looks like Ridgeway is hurt. That's our right tackle, first-round pick from a couple of seasons ago. He goes down, and that's not a good sign for an offensive line that's already struggling today. We're going to have to get this thing figured out and get it back on track, because so far it has been all about the few passes we were able to complete, and that just isn't going to win any games against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, especially on the road in season 100. Nice play by Barton, I should say. Barton getting in the backfield, shutting me down. It looks like Ridgeway has a dislocated shoulder. He is out for the game. That's going to put a lot of pressure on our backup right tackle. They're going to have to get things figured out. We're going to have to get this is why we pay coaches good money, right? We're going to have to get those guys in together. They're going to have to get some things figured out, because so far Tampa Bay has been shutting us down when it comes to this run game, and that's just not going to help us win any games. The defense can't do it all. The offense is going to have to get rolling. McCarthy and Kamara is going to have to put this thing on their shoulders. Oh, Riles, the rookie, drops one. He makes a cut. It was open there for a minute. McCarthy made a pretty good pass, but Riles is not able to haul it in. The rookie trying to get his second catch of the OMFL career. That one did not go well. Next Saints punting it back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going to haul this one in around the 20-yard line. Looks like he got it back to the 20-yard line. So they're going to start their 4th drive from the 20-yard line. Saints unable to do anything with these turnovers that we're causing. And that's not good. Anytime you allow a team to stay in it, you give them a chance to beat you, especially when you're on the road. Felipe Franks coming over from Atlanta. He's now playing in Tampa Bay. Looks like he's playing a little backup role there for Tampa Bay. Felipe Franks is one of the better quarterbacks in the OMFL. Of course, Tampa already has their quarterback of the future, but they needed a backup. Oh, looks like Peyton Turner coming off the right side and just laying a massive stick. Somebody call the ambulance. That guy's going to need to be carted off the field. Young takes a massive shot right in the teeth. This is why I wish our gifts are working, because we've got some cool situations set up for things like that. Oh, good move there by Young. He's not going to get the first down, but he tricked me out trying to run the guys deep, open up some opportunities for his quarterback to maybe make a play, and I just did not play that really well. Good play by the defense. Peyton Turner able to make a play there, give the ball back to the offense. Now the offense has to do something right here. Rookie Broyles with his first return of his OMFL career. It's not going to go anywhere, though. Tampa Bay does a really good job of shutting that one down.
At their own 32-yard line.
I'm going to try something here. We're going to do a little wide receiver screen. See if we can get the rookie open, making some plays with all his speed that he's got. And it's actually going to be Smith. Smith's got a block to the outside. He's only going to pick up about 5 there, but at least we kind of got them thinking about what we're doing here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
We're going to put Lloyd in here. Lloyd's a really good running back that we picked up last season. Had a really good rookie season. I say really good. He had 300 or 400 yards. That's not bad for a backup running back that's third string on this team. He's somebody that we really like and somebody that we're going to continue to get carries again this season. Lloyd looked like he's going to pick up about 5 there to set up a big 3rd and 2. Again, this offense has struggled all day. Now we gotta make something happen here. Oh, bad throw from McCarthy. That one was not even close. We had a man who had a step on the inside, but McCarthy with a terrible throw there. That's going to force us to punt the ball again. McCarthy has struggled. The offense has struggled. This looks rusty. Wilcox is getting that work in, though. He's going to have to do extra time in the ice bath. Nice play by the Saints special teams guy getting down there to make a play. Guy coming over in free agency, adding us some depth, some speed, some athleticism to the linebacker position as a backup. Again, this has been all about the defense. The offense has struggled today. And there we go. Get our first tackle with our rookie middle linebacker. Rhodes finally getting back there. A second tackle, so evidently they gave him some credit for another one that he had earlier. Oh, Rhodes getting washed up, and all of the offensive linemen and Howard having a great day. I think he's got 3 or 4 receptions already for most of the yards for Tampa Bay. Howard just having his way with any linebacker that covers him. Nobody seems to be able to keep him covered. 4 receptions for 57 yards. Jones, just a man of a running back, sticking out that big stiff arm, getting guys to fall. Even with a blitz coming his way, he's still able to pick up 7 there, 6. Oh, Williams with the pick. I thought I was going to have it with my middle linebacker, but Williams sits there and makes the pick. That is our third turnover of the day, fourth turnover of the day, the third pick of the day. The two Saints safeties just making plays for this team. And Tampa Bay really struggling to get things going on offense, but so are the Saints. It's a 7-0 game. The Saints have to do something here on offense. 1st and 10 from the 28. McCarthy has not been good. Kamara has not been good. And even more than all of them, the defensive line has not been good. McCarthy with another terrible pass. McCarthy is just not on point today. He's still acting like this is the preseason. We're going to have to get McCarthy a couple of completions just to start to find his rhythm. We got to get Kamara a couple of runs to find his rhythm, because there has been nothing for any of these offensive players. There's Hopkins finally making a play with McCarthy there. Hopkins, our superstar rookie wide receiver from last season, had a really, really good, strong season, number one. He was injured, often injured, but overall had a really good season, and big things are expected from him on this team this year. He's going to have to come through and make some plays. McCarthy just completely off this entire game. He has a man wide open. He throws it to the outside. There's nothing there for McCarthy. He just does not look like himself. Wilcox with his 6th punt of the day. Tampa Bay getting a lot of those opportunities to not only stay in this game, but also to give their kick returners and punt returners some opportunities.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's set up 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for Tampa Bay. Again, this has been about the Saints defense and the Saints offensive lack of production. It has been about both of these defenses playing really great football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have completely shut down any type of run game. There's Rhodes with a nice tackle. He's able to get off of that block, which was really good to see, because we have not seen that in the previous couple of seasons.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tampa Bay 2nd and 2 from their own 38-yard line. Running a lot of toss there. Oh, looks like that one not only got blocked up really well, but Massey's able to turn the corner, and this Tampa Bay run game continues to roll.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I was looking at something. Gotta get my head on right here. Nice play there. Lattimore's going to get hurt and injured on that play. We've already lost our right tackle for the game. I have to mess with this a little bit later. Sorry, I was trying to get my hotkeys to work. They've really burned us to the outside. Have not had a lot of answers for Howard. He's been really having his way with us. Franks has been able to come in and make a couple of plays, throwing the ball really well. Ooh, some pressure there from Alexander. He gets in the back and gets another sack. That's going to set up 2nd and 19. Looks like they brought everybody in close. 3 tight ends looking to make us think it was going to be a run and be able to pass us with Felipe Franks. So it looks like the Tampa Bay offense also trying to figure out exactly how Franks fits into this offense and how they're going to run their offense with him. And they haven't quite got there. If there is a highlight from playing them early, is that they are still figuring some things out just like the rest of us. He's going to have Boyd off to the left side. Nice route there. Nice throw from Felipe Franks. We're going to have to sit Lattimore and make sure that he's really ready to come back in this game before we get him back in here. That's going to be the 2-minute warning, 7-0. Saints defense has been kind of leading the way here. Tampa Bay has got no quit in them, as we know they don't. And they have shut down the Saints offense completely. Nice run there by Jones. He is just running through tacklers. It takes more than just one guy to take him down. He's just completely having his way. Second and 7 from the 13. Looking to be attacked from the outside. Oh, nice little play there. Didn't even realize that Massey had it. He's going to be held to a small gain. Saints defense comes through with a big play to set up a big 3rd and 5 with 1:20 left to go here in the first half, which has been all defense from both of these teams. That one's going to be picked by Debo. Debo trying to make a move there. He's going to get it up to the 37-yard line, and that is the Saints' 6th turnover of the game. A big play by Debo. It looked like Tampa Bay was trying to force that one in there. And there really was not a lot there. Debo able to come through and make a massive play for the Saints. Now they've got to go do something with it. We have not done nothing with this ball all day long. And now is the opportunity to go put up some more points in the game. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1:01 left to go in the first half. You're watching week number 1 of season 100 in the OMFL. Oh, McCarthy off his back foot. Paul was there. Dean has it on the back of his back name tag. I mean, it covered up his name. It was back there so long. No play made by either team. McCarthy just looks terrible today. He is not playing good football. Saints get away with another break. That's probably their second or third throw that should have been picked by Tampa Bay, and they've just been lucky to not get intercepted here. Another terrible pass by McCarthy. McCarthy is having a very rough start to his season 100, and it's showing up in the scoreboard because the Saints are unable to get anything going. This is a crucial down, 3rd and 10 from the 30. We cannot turn the ball over. We also don't want to give it back to Tampa to give up more points. There's a nice throw to Hall. He brings it in for the first down. The Saints are going to take a timeout here. That's going to set up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, and that is a big play from Hall, who steps up and makes a catch. McCarthy with a good throw, finally making it right down the middle. McCarthy hopefully gets off the schneid now, gets some things going, but we got to get Kamara going as well. That's a fumble. We're going to have to burn a timeout. There was nothing there. We couldn't throw it away. Tried to make a play that we shouldn't have, and that one ends up coming back to hurt us. It's going to be 2nd and 23. Friends, there's not many plays in the playbook for 2nd and 23. There's 0 of them. There's that many for 2nd and 23. We're going to see if we can pull a rabbit out of the hat, at least get 3 points out of this, but for sure, don't turn the ball over, which we almost did. Tampa Bay is just a hair late on all of these plays. New Orleans is getting a little luck. Hopkins with a nice grab. He gets his feet in bounds. Are they giving him out of bounds, though? Is the clock going to stop here? Right now, it's not running. We're going to have to keep our eye on that clock, though. Going to set up a 3rd and 6 from the 45-yard line with 27 seconds left. What's up, Kev? How you doing, man? Upheld, so a little ruling there. They confirmed the catch by Hopkins. Thanks, Kevo. Kevin, the Eagles owner here in the OMFL. We're going to try to do a better job this year just telling stories about the league, about where we are, about how things are. Kevin runs the Philadelphia Eagle franchise. Good team. A lot of things expected to come from them this year. Boy, he's got Troutman there. Big play. Let's get out of bounds. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line with 21 seconds left to go. Big play there.
First down, Saints.
Thank you. Saints trying to get some points after 5 turnovers in the first half. No points off of, only 7 points off of those 5 turnovers. No points from the offense on their own. They've been completely shut down. Kamara has been shut down. McCarthy's having a hard time here in season 100. Things just have not looked good. McCarthy's going to have to go down and burn their last time out. A good zone call there for the Tampa Bay Bucs. There just was nothing open at all for McCarthy to find anyone in the back of the end zone. Kevin, I think they feel really good. Things feel very smooth. They're a little different, right? The game plays different because it's on sim mode, but things feel really good so far. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. Hillhouse brings it in, and it's going to be a touchdown. New Orleans Saints. Big play there. McCarthy finds Hillhouse in the back of the end zone. It's going to go to a booth review. Looks like he got 2 down. They're going to uphold it. That's a touchdown. McCarthy to Hillhouse, and finally the Saints put up some points. 13-0 lead after 5 turnovers from the Tampa Bay Bucs in the first half. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. It's going to make it 14-0 as we get here to almost the end of the first half. You're watching week number 1 of season 100 of the OMFL Madden franchise CFM. Appreciate you tuning in is what I'm trying to say, as the New Orleans Saints hit the road to face their division rival, Coach Twinky and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's been a good game from the Saints defense and a tough game from the Tampa Bay offense. The Saints look to continue to find some momentum here and keep things going. Felipe Franks is going to get out of bounds. It looks like Felipe Franks coming over from Atlanta is going to replace Young, who did have a tough start to this game, but Felipe hasn't played that much better. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do in the second half of this game, because it looks like we've got a little quarterback controversy going on. And that one's going to be picked off by Lattimore. Lattimore was making a play after being hurt early in this game. He comes through with a big interception. Number 7, Prince. Look for them to come out in the second half, establish the run, slow down their pace, find their rhythm. This game is not over. That's 6, not 7. And I apologize. 6 turnovers. One of them was a pick 6. A lot of turnovers for the Tampa Bay Bucs offense. Look for them to get settled in. And the Saints are going to have to do the same here. We're going to have to find some rhythm with Kamara. This run game, which has been non-existent the entire first half of this game. McCarthy has struggled, thrown a couple up for pick. He had a fumble. Saints have just gotten lucky so far with no real turnovers. Kamara's got a bit of a lane there. He's going to pick up 12. Nice run from Kamara to open up this second half.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Saints are trying to practice what we preach and also kind of settle down here, get the run game going, feed Kamara. He's a Pro Bowl for a reason. He was a Pro Bowl backup last season. He's been a Pro Bowler every season in Madden 22. We got to keep feeding the beast. Villa just having a great season. He had a sack early on in this game, and he has been a monster to put up with.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Coming right down the defensive line, making a play on Kamara. Interior offensive line for the Saints just getting manhandled by Villa. Ooh, Kamara lowering the boom there, getting a few extra yards after dropping his shoulder.
At the 45-yard line, a gain of 13 yards, and the Saints first down.
Kamara's starting to find his rhythm. We're starting to find a little running game here, and that's going to hopefully open things up for McCarthy, give him a little bit more time. Oh, not McCarthy. Kamara with a nice run, hit a little bit of a lane there off the left side. Almost broke that one for a bigger run than originally thought. Now we're going to get some of the backup running back some plays. We do that here in the OMFL. We make sure that we have play rules to force guys to use their backups, and one of them is an 80-20 rule to make sure that we get backup running backs some carries. Lloyd, one of my favorite running backs from this team. Lloyd just finding some helmets to put his hand on. He picks up 12 there for another first down. Lloyd is feeling it. He is pumped. He wants the ball more. Feeding coach. So the Saints run game to open up the second half here is feeling itself. We've got all the momentum, and now we've just got to keep it going. Oh, Sermon trying to lay a helmet on somebody, completely missed, but another massive pickup for the Saints running backs. They are rolling right now, and it looks like the Saints offensive line has figured some things out on how to give their guys some time. McCarthy's just going to run out of time. Tampa Bay Buccaneers did a great job of playing awesome zone. They had the outside routes covered up. It just left the tight end with that safety sinking in like that. There was nothing there for McCarthy to do except for go ahead and eat that one and play another down. Saints are going to try to get Hopkins, their number one wide receiver, more involved here. It's been difficult so far. But 2nd and 14, they need to make something happen here on the 21-yard line. You have to get points on this drive. There's Hopkins. He's going to get up right the middle. He's going to fall short of a first down. It's going to set up 3rd and 1 from the 7-yard line. Hopkins able to get past the zone defense right there. Make a nice play for McCarthy, putting it right on the dot. They needed that one. Going to set up 3rd and 1 from the 7-yard line. 5:57 left to go. You're watching the third quarter of week number 1, season 100 in the OMFL CFM. Me and my Saints taking on Twinky and his Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bringing the wood. Winfield looks like he's going to stop Kamara. It's going to set up a big 4th and 1. And now we've got a decision to make. And I think we're going to go for it. I think we have to. Here's the worry on this play, is that Villa has made play after play after play for this defensive line. We need him not to make a play right here. Arma's going to squeeze forward. They're going to give him the first down. That's going to set up 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for the Saints. Big play for the offensive line. Needed them to come through for us there, and they did just that. First and goal from the 6-yard line. Nice opening drive, eating up a lot of clock here. We're 6 minutes deep into this one, and so things are going really well for this team. Thank you, PMZ Gaming. Appreciate the sub. Kamara just eaten alive by Villavea. Nothing there.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
We're going to try to mix this one up, see if we can get Hopkins open on the outside. I've been working on some things for the stream, but they're not working because my hotkeys are not working for some reason. I like the Hopkins matchup here. Let's see if we can get the throw. Go make a play, Hopkins. Touchdown, McCarthy to Hopkins. Let's do some swagger. Oh, they didn't let me do anything. Hopkins with his first touchdown of season 100. He had an outstanding season as a rookie. Just stayed injured too much, but McCarthy to Hopkins to put us up 21 with 4:14 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nice opening drive for the New Orleans Saints. We needed it. We went out there and executed. 12 plays, 78 yards, 5:44 off the clock. McCarthy and the Saints needed that drive. All right, that's going to set up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got to have a response here, and they've struggled with that. Rush almost breaking through. Rush was a player that we had looked at in the draft. We had our eyes on, and was not able to pull the trigger. It happened before we could get to him. See if we can send some blitz and make something happen here. Missed the tackle. Fletcher just running through people. O.J. Howard's going to get called for a block. Oh, no, a hold after the catch. That's going to come back. It's going to be 1st and 4. There's a play you don't see too often, a line in football that you don't see often at all. 1st and 4. That's going to leave the middle wide open. Chauncey's going to come up and cause another fumble. That one's going to be picked up by a Debo. Chauncey Gardner playing. Four turnovers. If this one holds up, some of me wonders if this one will hold up. We'll find out here in just a second. Chauncey Gardner playing lights out in this first one. Booth review. It will not shock me if this one comes back. Yeah, it's overturned. I kind of expected that one to happen. So this one's coming back. Chauncey does not get his 4th turnover of the game. That's going to set up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. We took a chance, there, sending some blitz, coming off to the right side, caused our linebackers to cover 2 tight ends. He was able to get one open. Good play for Tampa Bay. McMillan laying the boom on Jones. Jones has been laying it all day long. He has been the guy that has been bringing the pain for Tampa Bay. And it finally is nice to have McMillan go and make a play on him for once. Nice way to cover up Felipe, not allow him to make a play on us. Now we get to play our favorite big nickel. There's nothing there. Felipe's going to run away. He's just running away from everybody. Chauncey Gardner just jogging alongside of him like we weren't out here playing for real. This isn't practice. He doesn't, technically he's got a reddish jersey, but that is not the red jersey of the practice field. We got to get out there and make a play. Felipe making a play for his Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That guy's been a thorn in our side for quite some time now. Nice play there by Werner, shutting Massey down, who's had a really good game. Overall, that run game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has been great, and that was our focus today. Our focus was to shut down the run game. Our goal was to hold them to 75 yards. We did not do that, and unless something crazy happens, I don't see us being able to do that. Going to set up a 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line. Tampa Bay trying to answer the Saints' first drive of the second half, which was a touchdown. Rhodes has got to play a little better. He's a rookie. He's going to get picked on. Almost picked. No, that is picked off by Lattimore. It looks like he wasn't going to make the play. He's going to get past the defense on the right side. He's going to outrun the offensive lineman for the Saints' second pick six of this game. Touchdown, Marcus Lattimore. And this is when I wish all of the things I've been working on for the stream. The hotkeys are not working for some reason, but this would have been a great time to play them. Marcus Lattimore, weird animation, EA, but it worked for us. That's going to put the Saints up 27-0. That's going to be Tampa Bay's 7th turnover this game, and it's been all interceptions. They have really struggled today with both quarterbacks, whether it's Young, whether it's Felipe Franks. They've been making mistake after mistake, and it has come back to hurt them. Oh, good point. I'm going to have to check that. I know exactly what it is. Thank you, Kobe. Now I'm going to mute myself so I can talk to the wife. That was my wife making sure that I'm being an adult, which is funny. All right. Saints go up 28-0 in the third quarter. Late in this one, it's been the story of interceptions. Tampa Bay just can't stop turning the ball over, and when momentum goes against you and you try to fit it into some tight windows, it becomes really difficult in this Madden. Ooh, Williams completely whiffs on attack on Herbert, picks up 14 yards. The Tampa Bay Bucs offensive running game has been the powerhouse of their offense so far. The quarterbacks have struggled. As much as they have struggled, it's been the other team that has played really, really great. Thanks, Bill. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. I forgot what day it was for half a second there. I've got some new things I'm working on that are not working right now for some reason. And so the hope is that they'll be ready. Werner's shutting that one down in the backfield. Massey has nowhere to go. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Werner, a down season last year after making it as a Pro Bowl backup in season 2. He was not playing well at all last year. Really struggled to make any real impact on these games. And so it's good to see him in the backfield making some plays for his team. Peyton Turner getting in the backfield again and taking Felipe Franks down. His second sack on the day. He had one earlier in the game. That's 4 sacks for the Saints D-line, 7 interceptions for the Saints DBs, 6 interceptions, 1 forced fumble. It has been a great game for this team so far, and we needed it. We needed the momentum to start out season 100, and now we got to get ready to play this team again. This one isn't over. There's a lot of football left to be played. This one's going to be picked off by Walker, the free agent pickup for the Saints. He was a safety from Tulane coming home to New Orleans to play. He moves over to cornerback and gets his first interception of season 100. Another one, that's number 7 on the day. 8 turnovers, count them, 1 through 8. That is bigger than a baker's dozen. The Saints defense has come to play. There's still a whole nother quarter left to go here. Now the Saints offense is going to have to really slow down here. Make sure that we don't turn the ball over. Don't give away the momentum. Don't let them back in this one. Oh, no, I slid. Why did he jump up like that? That was weird.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
The last time we had the ball to start off the third quarter, the Saints' run game was able to find some rhythm, opened up some things for the pass game. McCarthy finished that drive off to Hopkins with a touchdown. And now the offense is trying to get some more momentum for the second drive. But this Tampa Bay Bucs defensive line has done a superb job of really shutting down the Saints' run game and not giving us a lot of options to spread the ball around, to make some plays. They've made it really tough. All right, we're going to see if we can stretch the field here. First read's going to be to Hopkins. Then we've got a couple of out routes in case we got to go down to somebody else. Another bad throw by McCarthy. Looks like it might have been a late hit. They're not going to call it. When you're only rushing 3 down linemen and 1 linebacker, there should be plenty of time to make that play. McCarthy has been off his game all game long. Give credit to the Tampa Bay Bucs defense. They played really, really well today. We're going to see where this one lands. Tampa Bay doing a good job blocking up these punts. Tampa Bay opening up a brand new stadium in season 100. It hasn't went well for their offense, though. They have struggled on offense, trying to find any type of rhythm, trying to get things going. It looks like both quarterbacks have kind of forced the issue, and it hasn't turned out well for them. Felipe Franks staring down the D-line and makes a great throw there. That one gets to Godwin off the right side. He had guys in his face on that one. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. So we're in the fourth quarter for this one. And the Saints defensive line getting back there. Chris Lopez with his first sack of season 100, finally breaking back there. He had a down season last year after a really strong rookie season. I think he was a Pro Bowl backup, but last season, in season 99, he did not play well. We moved him around trying to find a spot for him, but he goes back to the interior defensive line and makes a play for the Saints to set up a 2nd and 21 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from their own 25. Wide open. Saints defensive line is unable to get back there. Felipe Franks had all day. 18 clears it out and is wide open as the Saints defense just kind of floated to the left side. Looks like that defensive line was almost there, but Felipe bought himself just enough time to go make a play. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. He's got Jones coming out of the backfield. Nice move back to the inside. He put that man on roller skates. Looks like the Bucs are stealing some of the Saints' momentum here. We're going to have to get a big stop to set up first and 10 from the 28-yard line. Tampa Bay finding some rhythm. Rhodes back there for another tackle on the day. The rookie having a pretty good debut. He's had some rough spots. He's missed a couple of tackles. He had a pass interference call that ended up getting him really bad. But overall, he's starting to kind of get the feel of playing middle linebacker again, and Rhodes is playing pretty good football. Nice pass there to the right side. That one's going to be incomplete to Howard. It looks like Lopez is hurt, though. These injuries for the New Orleans Saints are starting to pile up just a little bit. Going to set up a 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Felipe Franks and Howard have had a great connection all day. Howard is a hell of a good tight end, and he's been making the Saints pay for just about any decision. No matter who they put on him, he's had his way. There's another one to Fletcher. These two tight ends have played really, really well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of them just making really good plays for this team. The Saints linebackers have struggled keeping either of them covered, which is not really great news for the season because this division has got nothing but really great tight ends. First and 10 from the 15. Saints are going to need some kind of stop here. Nice play there by Hodges. Gets his arms around the ankles of Massey. Take him down for a 2nd and 10. 4 tackles for the rookie.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
.458 left to go here in the fourth quarter. You're watching week number 1 of season 100 of the OMFL season, CFM, I should say. We'll spit it out. Godwin making a great play. Williams able to fight him back and keep him out of the end zone. The Tampa Bay Bucs left of their offensive line did a great job of just holding that back. Godwin's able to make the corner there. Almost gets in, but Williams was able to save the play. Rhodes, the rookie, getting back there and hitting Massey in the backfield for a loss of 1. Big play by the rookie. He needed something like that. That's why we drafted him. That's why we're getting him the start. That kid with a really big play there. We're going to come out in a 5-2, especially since they're coming out in 2 wide receivers. Chauncey Gardner making a play on Massey. Comes up in that zone defense, comes right in, makes the play that set up a 3rd and goal from the 3. 2 plays, 2 back-to-back downs lost. It's going to set up a big 3rd and goal. So big 3rd down, big 3rd and goal for the Saints. Can they continue to pitch the shutout here? Big play there for Chauncey Gardner. And the Saints defensive line, Wilcox back there for the sack. That's going to set up 4th and goal for the New Orleans Saints. Playing great defense just right through there, knifing through to get the sack. That's going to set up a 4th and goal. They're going to come out in 3 wide. It's going to put Rhodes on Howard. And Howard puts him on skates, turns the rookie around, beats him to the post out. Great call there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I knew I had to play him manually. Didn't want him to beat me on the inside. He didn't need to. Puts me on roller skates, beats me to the outside, and they break the 0 game. They get off the schneid. This was a 28-7 game with 2:48 left to go in the game. Opening game of season 100, opening up here on the road against Tampa Bay and Coach Twinky. They're opening up their brand new stadium. Things didn't really go the way that they had originally planned. This one's not over. We're going to need to finish strong. We're going to need to go and run this one out. Kamara, nothing there. Tampa Bay defensive line has done a great job. We've also only given the ball 12 times, and that's just not going to cut it. This entire offense has just really struggled with finding some type of rhythm, getting the ball going on offense. It's been the defense. 7 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, a pick 6. That has been the story of the game for the New Orleans Saints. Lloyd breaking it through, puts his shoulder down, picks up the first down. Lloyd looks like he wants more playing time, Coach. We're going to carry the ball one more time, and then I think we're going to take 3 knees, depending on what he does as we come out of here. If he doesn't stop the clock, we'll take 2 more knees, and we'll call it a game. Good week 1 game matchup against Twinky and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's not going to stop it. We're not going to continue. We don't want to get anyone hurt. We don't want to rub anything in. We're not trying to get any kind of stats here. McCarthy put us in the victory formation. We're going to take some photos after this one's over. We take photos here in the OMFL, do a photo of the year contest at the end of each season. Plus, it's just really good content for the rest of the league. I'll take any questions. If you were here today, I'd love to take your questions in a little coach interview. We'll look at the stats. We'll take some photos, and then we'll get out of here and let you on to the rest of your Tuesday. Tonight, we're going to come back with not only a look at the Saints, also going to take a look around the league. There was some player movement, a few trades, a couple of free agent moves, big draft. A lot of teams came out of that feeling really, really good about themselves. And so we're going to take a look at the league with a unexpected Tuesday night Press Pass Live. If he's not going to stop it, neither are we. Good game, Twinky. I got all the breaks. So good game, Twinky. Really great job on defense. Let's look at some final game stats real quick. Felipe Franks was 10 of 18 for 172, 1 touchdown, but 6, count them, 6-pack of interceptions, only 55% completion percentage. Eddie Young, I don't know why he was pulled exactly. He was 6 for 7. Was he hurt? We got to ask. I'm assuming he was hurt because he was 6 for 7, 86 yards, 85% completion percentage, 1 interception that happened early on in the game. So my assumption is that he got hurt for the game. McCarthy really struggled today, 10 of 18, just like Felipe, 142, 2 touchdowns. Good thing for us, no picks, but it wasn't because he didn't try. Kamara, 13 carries, 37 yards. That's a 2.8 average. That's not going to be sexy at all. Massey, 11 for 38. Jones, 9 for 57. Jones was a powerhouse of a running back, 6.3 average. McCarthy had 4 for 8, but 3 of those were kneel downs. Lloyd, 3 for 28, 9.3 average. Somebody give that man the ball more. And then Sermon, 2 for 21 for a 10.5 average. And then Franks had that one big scramble. He gave 2 for 42. Receiving, O.J. Howard, 5 for 64 with a touchdown. Hopkins, 4 for 44. Again, the Tampa Bay Bucs defense did a great job of keeping us out of rhythm. McCarthy was not able to set his feet. A lot of inaccurate throws coming from Hopkins. He's going to have to learn how to get settled in, set his feet, and make some throws downfield. Fletcher, 3 for 38. So the 2 tight ends, 8 total catches from them. Tyler Johnson, 3 for 68. Jones, 2 for 35. Godwin, 2 for 32. And then Troutman, 2 for 44. Blocking, Tim Miller, the backup. Yep, that's our backup right tackle. He comes in. He gets 2 pancakes. Gillard gave up 2 sacks. Marpet gave up a sack. Jeff Smith, the receiver, had a pancake. Marquez Hopkins had a pancake. McCoy gave up a sack. Armstead gave up a sack. Ramczyk gave up a sack. Good thing for us, his right tackle gave up 2 sacks. On the defensive side of the ball, this is where our team really shined. Look at the tackles for loss. 3 from Peyton Turner, 3 from Vea. This guy, Vea, was just all over us from the get-go of this game. Lots of pressure up the middle. He was able to shut down a lot of run plays. You see he had the sack on the day. Peyton Turner, though, a great week 1 game. 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks to continue to help the Saints make plays. Wilcox threw in a sack. Lopez threw in a sack. I think we had one other. Yeah, Kwan Alexander also had a sack. Kevon Kinlaw had a sack. And I think... Nope, that's going to be it. Interceptions. That's where our team played great. Lattimore, 2 interceptions. Chauncey, 2 interceptions. Tracy Walker coming over from UL Lafayette. I said Tulane earlier. I'm an idiot. He came over from UL Lafayette. He had an interception. In his new position of cornerback, Marcus Williams had an interception. Adebo had an interception. That's right, folks. All 4 starting defensive backfield players, defensive backs. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words are escaping me. All 4 DBs had an interception in this game to help the Saints to their Week 1 victory, 28-7 against our guy Twinky and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's take some photos. I'll do a very quick coach interview, and then we'll get you out of here for the day. Chauncey Gardner, he had a big pick here. That's going to be a cool photo, we hope. Nice stretched out. Like we can see their name. There we go. Gonna blur it just a little bit. Take that photo. It's probably gonna be a photo that we want as well. What's up, Flurry? We got a big win, man. 28-7 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We play him twice in 3 weeks. So this was a big way to start out season 100, opening up a brand new stadium. Felipe Franks coming over from Atlanta over to Tampa Bay as a backup. He ended up playing 3/4 of this game. Just a lot of stuff going against us, but we were able to persevere, come away with a big victory. A lot of interceptions, a lot of big plays. This was a really fun play here. McCarthy went back to pass. We found Hillhouse in the back of the end zone. He toe taps, gets them both down. That should be a fun photo right there. See what happens when we blur this one a little bit. Actually, I don't like it blurred. Hillhouse with a big touchdown, the first offensive touchdown for season 100 for the New Orleans Saints. And then we opened up the second half with a 5-minute and 44-second drive where McCarthy hits Hopkins in the back of the end zone for a massive play. This was needed. We needed to get this one to kind of get off the non-rhythm. I don't know the word I'm looking for. English is not very good to me right now. But we needed this. We needed to get going, and this was a big play to help us get going in the new stadium here for Tampa Bay. Flurry, thanks, man. Yeah, the draft was awesome. A really good time last night. I think overall it was a great draft. I know Miami Dolphins drafted a lot of hidden dev guys, so I think if you're looking at dev, they definitely won the draft, but I think a lot of teams played great, had a great draft for their team. I think the Steelers did well. Baltimore Ravens did really well. I'm trying to think of some other teams that it just felt like everybody did really, really good, and it was a good night. It was a good draft. My guy Kevin came and hung out with me and helped me a ton. Look at that rip move there from Lopez. It's kind of a cool shot, huh? I think it is. Nice little swim move there. Get right on the inside and get the sack. You know what? The gameplay felt good. Now, we'll keep an eye on inaccurate throws. I definitely had a ton of them But in all the other practice games, we didn't. I actually bumped up quarterback accuracy a little bit to 10, but we'll keep an eye on it. And if we're seeing a lot, we'll bump it up some more. But outside of that, it felt really good. We've seen the sideline catches back. We had penalties, which was really nice to have. We had some fumbles, which was nice to see. Not every pass was picked. I know that feels like wrong to say because I had 7 interceptions, but I threw a couple of bad passes that were not picked. I just had all the momentum and I got really lucky. So we're going to keep an eye on exactly how the quarterback accuracy goes. I also believe that Tampa got a lot of pressure on me. I think both teams have pressure on the quarterback, so the offensive lines are going to have to play a little bit better. We do have that pumped way up, so maybe the quarterback accuracy comes up a little bit, and maybe, the pass blocking comes up a little bit. It's technically down on the slider, but that makes it better. So we'll keep our eye on a couple of things, but so far, so good. It feels really good. It feels smooth. It feels like it's what we want it to do, and that's a big victory for the Saints. So it'll be interesting to continue to work hard and see how these sliders end up playing out for the rest of the season. Well, guys, it is 4:52 in the afternoon. I'm going to let you get out of here. I'm going to get out of here, but I'll be back tonight with a stream. We'll see exactly what time. I'll do a Saints and Sinners about my Saints. I'll do a Press Pass Live about the league, look back on the offseason, setup of what's to come here in season 100. But I'm really going to try to create more content for the OMFL and just tell the story. We're 100 seasons old. We're 21 years old. There's a great story there. And I think I have not done a good job at all. I've done a terrible job of telling the story of the OMFL. And we're going to do that more and more this year. Guys, I love you. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And we will see you a little later on for some Saints and Sinners. Look back at the offseason and some Press Pass Live. I look forward to season 100. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I know that you matter. You matter to me. You matter in this world. Make sure that you know that. I'll see you next time. Oh, great play, Debo. Come on, Rook. There you go.
Smash that like and subscribe.